the City of Bloomington Board of Zoning Appeals for March to 23rd, 2017. Roll call, please.
Yes, thank you. Stuart Joyce.
Yes.
Clapper.
Yes.
Neer.
Yes.
Southern.
Yes.
Throckmorton.
Yes.
We have approval of minutes from February 23rd. Have any comments or changes? I will entertain a motion.
Move to approve.
Need a second?
Second.
Okay. Can we have a vote, please? Or all approved, or
We'll do a roll call.
we'll
That's
do roll
fine.
call? Okay.
Motion is to approve. Roll call, Stuart Joyce.
Yes.
Clapper.
Yes.
Neer.
Yes.
Southern.
Yes.
Throckmorton.
Yes.
Okay. Reports, resolutions, and communications?
None tonight. Carmen was not able to join us, so you just have me and Amelia tonight.
Okay, and I want to officially welcome Daryl Nair as the newest member to the BZA.
Thank you.
Will be a great addition. So on to the petitions we have tonight. First, the petitions that were continued are UV-40-16 Naples LLC, UV-04-17 Lewis Development Company, and then we have one petition that was withdrawn, CU-0517 David Moore. The petition we'll be hearing tonight is CU-06-17 Bloomington Bagel Company Incorporated. Can we please have the staff report?
Amelia Lewis presenting the staff report for the conditional use at 113 North Dunn Street. Couldn't find the arrow. This is the location. It is the site of the previous Bloomington Bagel Company. The petitioner received a conditional use for the temporary location on Kirkwood at 425 East Kirkwood last June, while the petitioner was going through the process of receiving Planning Commission approval for a new mixed-use building at the previous site, which is this site at 113 North Dunn. The property is zoned commercial downtown and is within the University Village overlay. Here it is along North Dunn. The surrounding uses, it's right off of Kirkwood, include commercial, residential, mixed use. There's more residential to the north and primarily commercial to the south, east, and west. The petitioner is requesting a conditional use approval for a standardized business. The mixed-use building approved by the Planning Commission last October. So the petitioner is now receiving approval to move back into the new building. The UDO defines a standardized business as any type of commercial establishment, not including business and professional offices, located above the ground floor, and any commercial businesses located in such a manner as to be devoid of any building frontage, which is visible to a street located in the Courthouse Square overlay and the University Village overlays, which are required by contractual or other arrangement or affiliation to offer or maintain standardized services, merchandise, menus, employee uniforms, trademarks, logos, signs, or exterior design. The department determined that BBC is a standardized business based on the fact that there are 3 locations throughout Bloomington that share the same name, logos, products, and signage. This proposed location will sell the same types of merchandise as the other locations, thus meeting the maintain standardized services, merchandise, and logos aspect of the definition. Here is the rendering of the building as it was approved by the Plan Commission. There are 9 criteria for conditional use permits in this case. The first one is that it is consistent with the growth policies plan. The use of the property is a mixed-use building with ground floor restaurants and retail, similar to a majority of the surrounding uses, and fits the objective of a downtown building. There should be no nuisances anticipated. The only odors would be those associated with a restaurant, but there are several restaurants surrounding in the area, so it should not be out of character. The third is that it would not have an undue adverse impact upon the adjacent property and the character of the area or the public health and safety. Staff finds no anticipated adverse impacts. It's similar to adjacent properties, and it's between commercial and residential properties. It serves the area as kind of a buffer with both uses. The fourth is that there are adequate public services. The use will require a grease interceptor, which will be provided by the applicant. Otherwise, it appears that the site is adequately served by public facilities. The fifth, no undue traffic congestion is expected. As the use is relocating from its temporary location around the corner, it's reasonable to assume that the traffic will remain similar to what it is now, most likely relying on traffic from the residential areas surrounding the building, in addition to students on campus and nearby. There will be no significant natural or historic features lost with this petition. There is a contributing historic house to the north. However, this was heavily reviewed in the Planning Commission case to make sure that it would not impose on the existing neighborhood, and that the hours of operation, lighting, trash, and waste collection would not pose a hazard or hardship. No special lighting or waste collection needs are proposed. This use is located among similar uses in a mixed urban neighborhood. And the signage complies with the UDO standards. The signage is as it was proposed on the rendering that was previously shown. There is an additional standard for this type of development, in that the proposed use shall be designed and constructed in a style that visually complements its surroundings, especially the existing buildings on both sides of the same block the business is to be located, as well as the character of the particular overlay district. Visual complementation shall include, but may not be limited to, architecture, scale, facade, and signage. If the use is proposed for a site which contains an existing building of special historical, cultural, or architectural significance, with or without official historic designation, the proposed use shall seek to preserve and reuse as much of the existing building as possible, particularly the building's facade. Visual complementation may also include interior decor. Elements of interior decor, such as displays of public art, photos, or memorabilia of Bloomington or Indiana University, may be considered but should not be viewed as sufficient to meet this criterion. Staff finds that the proposed use will take place within a building that was heavily reviewed by the Plan Commission, ensuring that the design is complementary to the existing neighborhood, including the contributing historic structure to the north. The proposed use aligns with the intent of the University Overlay District to enhance the existing eclectic mix of developments that serve as a dynamic and key transitional activity center that connects the Courthouse Square with Indiana University and promotes infill and redevelopment of sites with moderate densities along the Kirkwood corridor. The business is relocating from its temporary location on Kirkwood to its previous location and new building on Dunn. While BBC is classified as a standardized business due to its multiple locations, the character of BBC is tied to Bloomington. Their interior decor usually displays photos of Bloomingtonians and their bagels traveling around the world. Staff recommends approval of CU 0617. Oh,
And
Thank you.
the petitioner is here to answer questions, but does not have any additional comments at this time.
Okay. To the board for questions? Okay. Does anybody in the public, is there anybody here who would like to comment? Okay, seeing no one, I'm back to the board for action.
I move we approve CU 0617.
Second? Can I please have,
Yes,
Roll call?
motion is to approve. Roll call, Stuart Gullius,
Yes.
Clapper,
yes?
Neer,
Yes.
Southern,
yes.
Throckmorton.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You have gotten your variance, and that concludes today's BZA meeting.
Well.
Thank you.
Thank you.